So since our last video, we've done, I think about 3 updates or 4 updates to the Maps URL Builder module. So what I'm going to do in this video is I am going to start simple. So I'm going to take a Google Maps URL, probably some keywords also, and we'll show you what's new that we have published on the latest update, and just keep adding more information to the Google Sheet, because we now can select an existing Maps URL project here from the dashboard. It's empty, but we will see that being updated in a little bit. And that is the plan for this video. Let's go. So this is the business that I'm going to be building and creating maps URLs. So I'm going to boost their local SEO a little bit. And the best way to get the maps URL is either by clicking on the business pin and then copying the link from your browser URL, or clicking on the share button, copying the link from the share. It's Portuguese, but I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to paste the link into. I'm going to open a new tab, paste the link, the share link, and it's going to open the URL. And I'm going to copy that URL. You don't see that on the video, but I'm copying the URL, and I'm going to paste that Google Maps URL into the Maps URL builder. Okay, so actually I'm not going to add any keywords. I'm just going to do a build, so we can see what like a very basic example of a spreadsheet with map URLs. It should be fairly quick because I didn't select anything else from the builder. And let's wait for Staxio to finish. And then I'm going to refresh the browser page. All right, I'm going to refresh the page of Staxio so that we can see the maps, our project we have just created, show up on the Google Stacks Planner. So I am going to disable live events and the Cloud Explorer. Click on the local SEO, and okay, so now I'm going to select this Maps URL project. You can see the details here that we were used to create this project, and I'm going to paste again the same URL, Google Maps URL. And this time I'm going to add a couple of keywords. Okay, so I'm going to do like keyword 1, 2, and 3, just for example. 1, keyword 2, and keyword 3. And before I do the build, I'm going to open the spreadsheet. Looks like a toilet picture from the co-work. I don't know what this is. It's fine. I don't know what this came from. That's it's funny. All right. So what do we have on this very basic Google spreadsheet? We have just one tab. Okay, and let me expand this column a little bit. And all this additional information about the business. We have the knowledge graph, we have the street view image, maps image, latitude and long. So the map, CID, direction, so these are all links we can take advantage of for our local SEO efforts. We have a street view panorama as well. I'm gonna open that, which is, I think it's gonna be inside the toilet. I wasn't expecting that at all. Somebody took. Sorry, totally unrelated. But so let's, for example, do the knowledge graph, which should open the business knowledge graph directly. A street view image, which we have already seen, the maps image, which is this image here at the top, and latitude and long, maps URL, maps. So these are different links and formats that all lead to the business. So it's just different ways to get into the location of this business and the knowledge panel. So for example, if I open the CID, which is the link to the business, it should open. Here we go. It's the knowledge panel. So if I do this guy, it should open a very similar, if not the same, knowledge panel. Very good. So let me just switch to this, the previous one, and now this one. So you see it's basically the same. And should I do another example? The maps URL. So this should open the maps URL also for the business. So, and me, just a little different. There's just a small difference between the maps URL, but basically they open the knowledge graph and the maps for the business. So this is the basic, very, very basic, without doing any keywords or anything, version of the maps URL builder sheet and the associated links that it creates. Okay, now I'm going to add, I'm going to select here, I'm going to select the Google Sheet that I have created, and I'm going to add the keywords, and I'm going to press the build. The only thing I have done is add 3 more keywords to this project, and I'm going to do a build. And then now we're going to take a look at the result. So I'm going to go into the spreadsheet, and what I'm expecting is for the maps URL builder to create, and there we go, 3 additional links, 1 for each keyword. So these are contextual anchors going to the map and our business. And that is the only thing that we have done on this build, is to add keywords. Okay, so you can see it's the same spreadsheet, except it added 3 more keywords. Now let's do something else and add something more information. And this is where the latest updates on the maps URL builder come in. I'm going to enable the points of interest and driving directions. And we're going to start by doing only points of interest into this spreadsheet. Okay, I'm just going to enable the points of interest and driving directions. I'm not going to mess or select anything else. Okay, I'm just going to, so I have enabled the points of interest and driving directions, and I'm going to click on the build. And I'm going to go into my spreadsheet, and it's going to probably add 3 more keywords, and see, it added the points of interest tab sheet with points of interest around the business, and also maps. So it created a map, a Google map, with the pins for all these 5 points of interest, and it created a map for us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a link to that particular image. So if I click on the image, it's going to open a link, and it's just an image with the map that we can use on our campaigns for link building, or send as a report to a client, or anything else you'd like to do with this spreadsheet.